For the past 14 years, our players in our program have had the opportunity to go play in one of the most special places to play this game.
So I've been to Cooperstown 5 times. Once as a spectator to watch my brother, twice as a player, and then 2 times as a coach with the Rex and Brody Foundation. This is more of an experience than it is about winning and losing. There's 100 and something teams, and you know it's a tough tournament to win, and it's all about the experience and being around 100 other teams and just having the best time for 7 days. Of all the things that I've done, you know, I got to play in the College World Series, I got to sign professionally, but you know, some of my longest lasting memories are being in Cooperstown playing with some of my best friends that are my best friends to this day.
You come into the park, you feel like you're almost like you're going to Disney World. There's organ music playing. You know, it feels like baseball. And for these kids that, this may be the best baseball they'll ever play. Some of them may go on to play college ball, who knows, right? But for that week, I think it's something that's really special for them. Being in the town itself, going through the Hall of Fame, getting to hang out in the barracks, getting to spend all this time with all these kids from all these teams from all around the country, I think that's what they'll remember the most.
We went in July 2018, and I went with my son, Noah. He was a catcher. We stayed in the bunkhouse with the boys. We had a great week together. And then for them to win and retell stories and talk about their home runs, or the one that just came up a little short and that little guy needs to do some more push-ups, or those little comments were so fun to get to see their joy and just experience it through them.
To get to Cooperstown, it takes a lot of work, and it all starts with our families involved and our key sponsors. We can't thank our sponsors enough for the effort and financial commitment they have towards our program. As families came back from Cooperstown and really told me about their experiences and the amazing time that they've had, this was important to me to be able to do this every single year. I knew personally that we couldn't ask our families to be able to come up with this financial commitment to be able to take a trip like this. Our sponsors are a big part of our program. In 2016, our Gatorball Foundation started because of the importance of helping young men experience opportunities that we couldn't provide for them. The mission behind the Gatorball Foundation was to be able to support our Cooperstown trip, and has turned into creating scholarship opportunities for families and players that really needed support, and to build some of the best facilities our area has to offer. Some of the key projects our foundation has been able to provide for our organization is the Rex and Brody Training Center. We've had a very generous donation from the Crawford family and the Rex and Brody Foundation to help provide us this facility for our players to be able to train in. Another project that we were able to accomplish was the cages out at Diamond Sports Park. Without the Rex and Brody Foundation or the Gatorball Foundation, we couldn't have built those cages without them. Another project that we've been able to accomplish since the foundation opened was the renovations to 2 softball-sized fields at Diamond Sports Park for players to practice at, and to potentially grow our softball program in the upcoming years. Future projects that our foundation has in mind are the renovations of fields 5 and 6 at Diamond Sports Park to create more opportunities for 13 and 14-year-olds to be able to practice throughout the year and provide more opportunities for players. As our program grew, so did our staff. There's no way that I would be able to be where I'm at today without the guys that we've had. They are leaders of young men. They have the same goals and vision that I have for these players, and I have the pleasure to work with these guys every single day, and they're like family to me. They are the reason Gatorball has been so successful, and I owe a lot of credit to what they bring to the table. The end goal is to get these kids to become the best player they can become. As our players get into the high school age level, they have opportunities to play in front of college coaches, play on some of the best facilities that I think summer baseball offers, and we are part of some of the best tournaments that you can get into. After 6 years of trying to figure out what we really wanted this program to become, our first graduation class of 2012 had 16 players commit to play college baseball. From that year on, I think it was a reality that we offered the right programs and the right coaching to be able to get these players to the next level. Since that initial first year, we have had over 175 players move on to play college baseball. 7 of our players get to play in Omaha, the highest level of college baseball. Over 20 players drafted in the amateur baseball major league draft. 2 of those players are in the big leagues and 1 knocking on the door. It's incredible to see the talent that we have in this program and what they got out of their talents. We're honored that so many families and players chose us to be the program that they wanted to play for. And I am definitely, passionate about continuing that legacy of being the program to be able to provide players the opportunity to go play on after high school. I want to say thank you. Thank you to every player that has stepped foot into this program and gave their best efforts. I want to thank every single family for committing to this program and trusting our process. I want to thank our sponsors, and I know we would not be where we're at today without you. Lastly, I want to thank our staff, because you guys are what makes this program what it is today. And I think players can look back 15, 20 years from now and say they can call this place home.